Hello, welcome back. Last time I had a surprisingly good time learning how to do the room that I'm currently in 74? Is that the number? 76? Two random numbers that make up the title of this room. 72? 70-something. I know the first one is 7, and there are 2 of them. That's all I know. The second one could be anything as far as I know. Anyway, so, right. I pretty much theoretically know everything I need to do to get the room done. I invented my own way of doing the top part. I've never actually attempted what appears to be the official way, but it looks significantly more complicated to the point where I just don't even want to bother trying if I don't have to. Okay, right. So, I had a whole system here, and muscle memory is going to kick in. It's starting to. Right, and there's some little nuances here I have to do that are not easy to describe. Right, I pressed the jump button too early. This move right here, that one's a hard one. It gives me way more trouble in the upper corner than the lower corner for whatever reason, but maybe it's just because the lower corner is a lot quicker to redo because it's right at the start, so I don't notice that I'm failing it as many times. How can I align myself horizontally on that ice ball better? Oh yeah, right, I decided that it was better to... Oh, I didn't go far enough, right. To just hold the jump button the entire time for this transaction. Because I have enough time to get away with that and that simplifies the inputs. Because otherwise I've been modulating to try to land quicker and win the race better. But winning the race is a binary thing. I don't get any extra points for being even quicker than necessary. Ah, dang. Alright, so I'm back in it. I hope I will remember what to do past this point. The muscles are less trained there. Alright, let's take a look. Just so that at least my eyes know what to expect. Climb, jump, wall, jump, hope you're nice and high, get all those arrows on the way down. Right, so jump left, modulated bounce right, but don't release the jump button until after you've hit the ice thing. Fall down, skim the lower right corner of the square really closely. Jump, wall jump, jump if you have the budget, otherwise you're gonna have to do some fancy neutral thing. Good luck. I should grab that wall to at least just give me a break for a second, if nothing else. Jump, 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 jump. And then I'm down there, and I'm gonna try going left, even though right is clearly the room exit. I think left is reasonably clearly a strawberry. Ah, dang, that was too slow. Alright, that's what I'm up to. Just gotta make all of that work. I think I can. Whoops. Okay, so I'm not doing that turnaround right, and I'm not sure which specific thing is most going wrong. Okay, that was almost perfect. I just wasn't quite quick enough. Yeah, so I kind of got to interrupt my climb jump. I don't want to interrupt it too hard because I do need the height off of it. Did I do 2 climb jumps and then no. That wouldn't be better. Probably. Oh, hang on. So jump to jump? Instead of just jump jump? I know what I mean. The rest of you do too, probably. Ah, dang, I can't, I'm having trouble finding that threshold today. That wasn't such an issue last time for some reason. To be fair, it is completely invisible. But it's relative to something I can see at least. I'm not looking down there. Maybe that's my problem. Whoa! I got the extra fast jumps and got very confused by them. It's just really weird when that happens. Yeah, no, I'm not... Okay, so I need to put my eyes lower. Well, but I need to know where Madeline is relative to that spot. Is there a part of the background I can look at instead of the wood below? Well, I can't see because it's all covered up, but I don't think so. Okay, hang on, let's get up there and look. About that first part. That's not something I can just casually do every time. I don't want to imagine the process of silver strawberrying this level. That's for people who are not me. Now hang on, okay, I didn't actually pause when I was up there because I wanted to turn it into a real attempt. There is a clear reference. Okay, the uppermost part of the background tile aligns exactly. It has a right edge that aligns exactly with the right edge of the ice wall. So I want to aim for that. Okay. Now that I know where to fix my eyes, perhaps I can do something about it. Yep. Oh, right. Part of the problem there is that I'm not grabbing that on the way up, so I need to slow down for one of those. This, like that. Okay, okay, alright, that's the pattern. So the first one I can do right, can I explain what I'm talking about here? After the spring, I'll do a wall jump on the non-climbable slick surface on the left. If I say ice, that means two different things. Then I can do a fast, upward-moving climb jump. I wonder if I'd have an easier time in that Mosaic Garden secret after this, since this is involved. So fast, upward-moving climb jump. Then wait until I'm moving down, like firmly grab that thing before doing the next jump. That both gives me a moment to recenter myself and makes sure it goes down so the hole is slightly wider. That's what I want to try to do. It's a lot of instructions to follow all at once, and see, I didn't manage to do it there. Okay, right, and I was looking at the background, I saw that I was missing it. So look a little early so you can do something about missing it before it happens. There we go. Okay, everything about that except that I didn't get the second jump was perfect. That time was not so perfect. Okay, well, I'm getting there better now, at least. I just, like, I have something to aim for, but I still have to predict how I'm going to decelerate toward it. And that part's not easy. And I'm not doing the thing in the order that I meant to. It just feels weird to do one fast, then one slow climb jump. My fingers don't really understand that. They just know either you want to be going fast or want to be going slow. To switch in that spot, it's going to take some learning. I wonder if my biggest killer is still just the turnaround on the ice ball lining up with the bounce there. That's just really hard to do. Okay, fast then slow. Not slow then slow. Fast then slow. Okay, I managed to at least do that part. Fast then slow. Well, that was fast and then I don't know. Fast, then slow. Oh, okay, well, at least I did that part of the directive twice in a row. Fast is taking me too high, though, so maybe I do want slow then fast. Let's try it that way around on purpose and see if it's manageable. Slow then fast. Okay. Now I just gotta hit that threshold. So looking at the background, I feel like it's making me aim too far to the right. So while looking at the background, imagine aiming a little bit lefter. Deceleration slightly longer than I'm predicting. What about slow then slow? I might still have enough time even with that. Well, that was fast then fast. Ah! I don't know where the threshold is. Again, deceleration is involved. It's hard to tell exactly when I'm going to drift to a stop. Whoa. Not that I would prefer to remove deceleration. Like, one of the reasons this game controls so well is because there's acceleration on it. Play something older from the same author, like Jumper, and it's a lot harder to manage. It's just a lot twitchier because there's no acceleration on the character. Dang it. Okay, there we go. I thought about it and I did it. Okay, so that's today's record at least. I can build upon that. Watch me. Okay, there we go. Ah, too high. I want to dip down a little bit more before that. Oops. Yes? Oh, that was perfect. That wasn't. Okay, I'm learning how much of my head I want inside the spike before I want to be wall jumping. It's slightly more than I keep thinking. Like, it's far more often that I go too early and just don't get the jump at all than that I actually hit the spike on the way up. Oh yeah, I can go like super far inside. Okay, so if I adjust this threshold a little bit later... Yeah, see, that was super way too early. I kind of wanted to hit Madeline's right cheek. Alright, Madeline's right cheek. That is the key point. Oh, well, I thought I hit the right cheek, but no. Ah, dang. Nope. Okay, so even aiming for that, it's not quite helping in that spot. That turnaround's hard. Yes, perfect. But it feels great when I get it. Whoa, okay, I messed up my ice ball bounce. I did not have any jump held for that at all. And that sealed my fate. Oh, come on now. The right cheek. Also, I figured out something that's happening here. Sometimes when I get a full jump there, it's because I'm holding my second jump button for too long. Because both will control when I start falling back down, and I want the main one to be the one that does that. So this input has to be a short tap. Guess it doesn't matter how long it is as long as both buttons are released at the same time when I want to modulate there. Okay, yeah. Room's kind of hard. It's just all the modulation. What's funny is this doesn't bother me in the same way that something like Floating Point did. It feels just different somehow. Not exactly more lenient, but more natural somehow? Okay, I got a little bit of that, but I hit the spikes at the bottom. There's too many things to look at there. They're like multiple points that are not... that do not fit all within my direct vision. That I need to see simultaneously. So I just need to come up with a new way to look. Dang! Oh, no, not quite. Like that jank is mine. That's my own invention. Man, that bounce is really hard to do. I kind of really... Okay, so what I need to be thinking about there... It's pretty much the same thing. Like, secretly, this level's about horizontal speed when landing on an ice ball, as much as anything else. Like, I really gotta be already traveling in the direction I want to end up going after the bounce. If I'm going the opposite direction, then I'm going to be able to change... I'm not going to be able to change early enough. Yeah, almost. Yeah. Man, I don't know what I'm doing. I think I can grab the wall now. Okay. I'm gonna grab. Neutral jump. Air jump right, gentle air jump right, gentle air jump left. Then I'm gonna need to catch the left side of a spiky thing on the way down. Okay. Grab, neutral jump, air jump right, air jump right, air jump right, air jump left. That was not a neutral jump. Alright, well, try again. Man, remember when that first move right here was the most impossible thing? It just, like, doesn't even register anymore. Sure, I do fail it frequently enough, but not particularly more than anything else in the room. But, wow, yeah. Not particularly more than. It's still already a lot. Ah! Yeah! There we go. There we go. Okay, all of that felt very intentional, and I think that might be an overall record, possibly? That part's still just gonna not work most of the time, but the times when it does, it feels good. How? Okay, it's still later than I keep thinking. Because yeah, how? Well, man, I don't know. Maybe I'm hitting the right direction more before the second jump button than I realize. Because I think those are happening pretty close together, but maybe not as much as I think. Yep. Oh, I gotta be a little higher for that, of course. There are spikes there. They don't just... They're not there for nothing. Okay, yeah, I can go, like, so much higher than it looks like. Okay, so don't even aim for the cheek. What? What is that? Like, how was that not either hitting the spike or jumping? And somehow that worked? I'm so confused about what's happening there. It must just be late jump button input, because otherwise that would fit the pattern and I can't think of anything else that would. Alright, it's probably just late jump button input. Fine. I'll attempt to fix that. Okay, there I hit the spikes, or possibly the first time today? Now I'm just doing it constantly. Nice. Ah, man, getting the... Okay, so how much do I... Hang on. How much do I want to modulate the air jump at the bottom of that loop? Maybe not at all? What if I go full height on that? That's how high that goes. In terms of my hitbox, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish tiles. So that'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish tiles. That'd be slightly too high. No, I think I need to modulate. Of course, just like everything. Yes. Ah. Yes. Yes. No. That's hard to do. I'm not under any time pressure there. Here I am. But yeah, I should take a longer rest there. The thing is, I am under a little bit because I do need to get up before the thing is sunken too much. I guess I could attempt to get to the other non-spiky part. Ooh. Hold on a second. If I'm using another one of those arrows anyway... Hold on, how many arrows do I have? So I have 3 when I fall. Use 1. Use 2, so I have 1 left. That's 4. So there's an alternate path. Instead of... I wish I could, like, trace out something on the screen. But instead of... What I had been doing was going straight down... You know, do the left-right thing to break the ice ball. So draw a line down to those spikes down there, jump toward the bottom unspiky part. Straight off of that, ignore the top unspiky part. Then air jump, air jump, air jump, air jump. Hold on, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 total air jumps. 1, 2... No. 1 to get to the ice ball, 0 to get back. So at that point I have 2 when I'm falling down here. I use the one at the bottom. I can either interact with the wall or do this other thing I'm thinking about, and I would have 4 left? So if I use one of the 4 to skip the bottom unspiky part and go to the top unspiky part instead. Grab that, wait a moment. Climb jump to the right. Get over the one-way downward platform. Then 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that could work. Might be easier than interacting with the things in the order that I'm doing it. So I'll use an air jump earlier, go up through the shaft, catch the thing on the left, and I think that's just an easier path. Like, both are viable, both are unspiky, but I think the alternate path I've sniffed out may be better. Again, neither would be an option if I was doing this the non-jank way, but non-jank way looks harder. And I've not even remotely been able to make it work for all my trying that I've done. I tried like once. And that one time it did not work. So I'm committed to the jank. Ooh, that was nice and high. Wow, dang, I went too far right. Yep. What? Well, I didn't commit hard enough to that, but that could have worked. That little relearning period where my muscle memory says one thing and then kind of gets mixed signals and isn't sure what to do with them. Wow! Aw. Oh, well, almost. Yes, perfect. Ooh, it's hard to get that much height. Okay, I might have a height issue there, actually. That was a much clearer attempt and look at it. That seemed like it had a height problem. I'll try one more time. If it looks the same and doesn't look like there's an easy fix, then maybe I will abandon this and go back to what I was doing. If I can skim that corner real close, and then don't get so close to the bottom... Yeah, to not have a height issue, I have to not bottom out. It's doable, but it's tight. But so is the other way? Okay, I'm gonna say that's still too inconclusive to switch back. Let's try at least once more, eventually. Good. I've gotten better at that part, maybe. Or at least... Aw, dang. Yes, I can feel it when it's gonna work, but then that can still happen. Yes. Oh, wait, did the... I, like, re-shattered the ice block. My climb... Right, because I did an actual second climb jump, so I can input a climb jump while the spikes are appearing and actually shatter it. It's fine, it would have come back in time. But it's funny that that happened. Yeah, because I was holding the climb button a little longer in that attempt. Still inconclusive, but that's enough failures in a row. I mean, the other way's never worked either. Let's try the other way and now see if it somehow goes better, now that I've tried the alternate. Will the original behave itself? Ah, too high. Nice and low. Okay, the original way is totally easier, so forget the alternate. I am reasonably convinced that could be made to work, but it's tighter than I predicted. And the original way is clearly more viable. Alright. Yup. Original way. Yep. Okay, just modulate the horizontal better. Okay. Yeah, it's the horizontal control that's killing me there. I mean, is one of the things that's killing me there. Whoa! Ah. 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 Okay, I repressed instead of holding. My mistake. Great. Oh, that is... Okay, so that's a much more modulated... Alright, I just need a little tap on that one. Okay, Okay, well if I'm at the level of refining that, then that's a good sign for getting this room done. I'm kinda close maybe, but still a couple of untested jumps ahead. Ah! No, well, technically there's a way to make this work. I think I remember what it is. Okay, so I would attempt that if I end up down an arrow. But usually I can collect all of them. Just every once in a while I can't. Plenty of height. Man, easy collect all. Whoa! Whoa, I wasted one. Hey, oh, that's actually easy to do. Okay, that was a record? Funny enough. Alright. Or at least tied with one. I forgot what I was doing. Why did I try to do the no-budget way? Well, I think it's actually easier. The trajectory lines up better. So you know what? Even if I have an extra one in my budget, maybe I won't even use it, because that could avoid a thing that I'm fairly certain is going to kill me at least once, which would be grabbing the wall of the ice thing on the way down. We all know how bad I am at that action. By grabbing the wall of the ice thing on the way down, I mean the one at the springboard on the very right. I have to grab the left side of it after falling through that spike shaft. And it's very likely I will miss. If I have a spare jump, then I can just use it, or use it to ease one of these horizontal traversals, because like that bottom one looks really small. Okay, what's the smallest air jump that I can do? Where can I get to a spot to test this? If I just do a tiny little tap, I don't know how... Okay, so I go about 3/4 of a tile or so? Yeah, just holding my downward motion is probably what I mostly want there. Okay, so yeah, from the... I need to actually route this out. It's like decreasing sizes of jump after going around the... clockwise around the center there. So it's like, if I get to the top ice wall, I do... yeah, really a full outward climb jump from there. I get above the one-way downward thing, I do a little bit of a air jump. I do an even littler one farther to the right, then turn around left and do the tiniest one. It doesn't have to be tiniest, but fairly small. Okay, alright. Yeah. Up. Nice. That was perfect. Oh, that wasn't. Whoops. I released jump too early. Could not repress it. Whoops, I forgot what I was doing. I don't know why my mind manages to wander in that spot. It's only one thing I'm doing there. It's just... well, yes I do. It's because I can't see what I'm aiming for, so I have to remember. And remembering doesn't always happen. Yes. Oh, I tried. I keep... that part's really more precise than it looks like. Oh, too high. Yes, that was very good. Too high again. Alright, you dip a little lower. Don't repress, hold. No, oh, okay, yeah, that's a little hard to do. I guess I should climb up if I'm in the wrong spot and make really sure I'm in the right spot. Okay. Well, no, just be in the right spot in the first place. Ah! Okay, no, I can correct. Ah, that part's so hard though. Alright, well, I know the spike that keeps killing me, so let's focus specifically on that one and try to do something about it. Ooh, too high. Yep. Oh, held too long. It's extremely specific in that spot. How long and when I need to hold the jump button. Okay, that was too high, but at least I missed the spike that kept killing me. Progress. Yes. Nice, I corrected. Okay, I gotta dip a little lower for that, and also jump really low. Jump really low, and from really low. Jump low from low. Let's put that in a better order. Get low, jump low. Yeah. Get low, jump low. Yo! I had an extra jump in my budget. I did it! What is this? What are you? What am I standing on? Okay, this is a strawberry room. Okay, this is a strawberry room, and I'll get to return here when I'm ready for that. Okay. Oh, why do I love this room so much? This is like probably favorite room in the level so far. Maybe just because of the, like, absolute seeming impossibility at the start, and how solvable that impossibility ended up being. I guess I just like the feeling of overcoming what seemed once like an unsurmountable obstacle. Which is one of the reasons I'm persisting so hard in the room that I took a break from to come to this level. I fully expect to go back there after I'm done with this one. But also I'm happy here, having a great time. This level is super good. Next time a strawberry room, and what am I standing on? I do not know. Maybe we'll find out next time, maybe it'll remain a mystery.